Okay.
will be in the wing,
Yeah.
and it'll go through here and protrude in like this one has done. And then what I'll do is make, this is a half inch of plywood in here.
Wow.
There's a solid piece of plywood across
Yeah.
behind. And what I'll do is I'll get a brass plate that'll fit from across here,
Yes.
and I'll put a screw in and a screw in, and that'll,
Yeah.
the wing won't come apart.
Oh,
you know.
wow.
And also at the back here, I have to drill a hole on this side yet. No, I don't. What will happen here is that there's an elastic band on a hook will
Okay.
pull the wings together.
All right.
So
Behind that.
I'll be held in front and held in the back.
No, it definitely isn't coming apart.
Hopefully not. And as far as, I'll just show the,
Getting your transmitter again?
show the spoiler operation.
Okay. That's pretty cool. Now let me, just while you got it up, let me sink down here. Okay, now you can close it again. Yeah.
And
Do it again. That is really cool.
Yeah, it works pretty good. And
Here's the inner working.
basically, yeah, this is the brass stuff you buy from K&S,
Okay.
and these are all bushed and such,
Let me just
so
get
they don't wobble. And there's,
Let me look
but
down.
this will go in the other wing.
Yep.
This one, and the push rod will be, the servo will be here.
Now
On this
describe-
one, the servo is here.
Describe that problem you have, as you were telling me
Well,
about earlier. That.
I only have a 6-channel radio,
Yeah.
and the problem is that if I put the other servo in the same position over there, it operates the wrong way, because I have to have a Y
Yep.
to give juice to both servos.
Yep.
So I'm going to have to move the servo further away with a longer push rod so that I can turn the thing around.
Okay.
If I had another channel or a radio where I could separate the servos, it'd be a different matter, but I can't. So.
Yep. Okay. Now, what are some of the other photos that you are sending to David, and what are they depicting?
Well, they're servos. Basically, I started taking pictures right at the beginning, when I laid up the fuselage and everything else. And I don't know how many photos you're going to send them.
I'll send them all to him.
Well, it's basically the construction of the glider from the beginning.
Okay.
And I think Dave saw some of it when he was here. I'm not sure. I think he saw.
He did, and we've sent him some things since when you were building this wing, right? We sent him some stuff then.
No, I don't remember that.
And we sent him video. I sent him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I sent him
yeah,
so that he
yeah,
could see,
that's
how
right,
far
yeah.
along you were.
Yeah. So,
But it's nice to see the sheeting on.
yeah, it
That's
is.
great.
It really, makes the basic construction is not that interesting, really. But with Canopy, Dennis Brandt has offered to, I'm going to make him a rough plug and send it to him, and he's going to finish the plug,
Yep.
and he's going to draw the canopy. He's got a friend down there that'll draw it, and it won't cost me anything because I gave him a glider. One of the gliders I gave him for free that I didn't want. So,
So have you, remember you were saying to David, he told me on the phone that you had some trouble that you were dealing with. Did you resolve all of that trouble?
well, it was trouble with the spoilers, was the big thing, and it was really quite a, you know,
It was fiddly, wasn't it, to get it to...
it was fiddly, yeah. As you can see with this, all of the bearings and this sort of thing and such were, to get it to work correctly, were
Yeah.
a pain in the butt. But perseverance pays off.
Can you move your aileron just over there to show me the...
Well, I don't have a push rod on it.
Oh, okay.
I have, it's in the parts box.
It's quite a big
But it's
aileron,
not.
isn't it? Like,
But I can move the rudder, and,
okay.
no, the rudder's not hooked up either.
It's okay. But the
The
elevator is...
elevator.
Yeah.
And the rudder servo works and such. Here's the rudder servo.
Okay.
And what I did with the rudder servo, rather than using on the full size, they have a push rod to the rudder rather than pull system.
Okay.
And what I did was I got a carbon tube, which is stiff as hell.
Oh, I see.
Really
Yeah, I see
is.
it.
And I got the Bowden cable going through the carbon tube, and it really
Very
strengthens
positive,
up the
right?
Bowden cable. Yeah, very, very much so. So that I don't have any flex at the rear end.
Good.
So it works pretty good.
So let's go in.